4th and goal to go to 2. 34 seconds left to go in the ball game. This is the play right now. Takes the snap. Targeted goes in. Targeted all alone. And the quarterback keeps. Wow, what a call. Nobody touched him.
Here is Jeff, the host of the Gridiron.
All right, we'll go after the special team grades after the Giants beat the Bills. Now, of course, Mr. Graham Gano had himself a very good kicked 3 field goals of over 50 yards. Now, of course, the one looked like he was playing pool. He banked he banked the football off the right upright, and it wound up going in. But still, he kicked 3 field goals of over 50 yards. Now, it's just, it's amazing. Now I saw one of the Facebook, somebody posted a post in Facebook, and they were complaining about the Giants settling for a field goal or field goals. And right in the past, and we did settle for field goals, but it's just amazing that even when things go good, you got these idiots out there that complain. Now, true. We settled for 4 field goals, but we scored 3 touchdowns. We scored 34 points. Every quarterback, every one, led us to points. 4 quarterbacks. And even Bob Papa, who said he's been the radio announcer since 95, I think it was. Even Bob Papa, he has his Believe in Giants. Him and Carl Banks were talking. Okay. Bob Papa said all 4 quarterbacks led us to points. And he said he doesn't even know. He said he was have to think maybe in 92 when the Giants had Brown, Sims, Hostetler. Who else? Let's see. Hold on there. Let me see here. 1992. Now, it would have to be a preseason game because you don't put 4 quarterbacks in a game, right? You don't put 4 quarterbacks in a game. But let's see, did they even play? Okay, yeah, they did. Dave Brown, Kent Graham was the other one. He said Hostetler, Sims, Graham, and Brown. Actually, all 4 of those guys did get in games in 1992. But well, of course, that was Ray Hanley's final season, so thank goodness. But he said you might have to go back maybe to 1992, if that. I don't even know if ever. The Giants had 4 quarterbacks in a preseason, any game, because you're not going to have 4 quarterbacks going to a regular season game. I mean, that's just almost crazy, right? I mean, but 4 quarterbacks for the Giants in a game, regular season, postseason, preseason, whatever. All score points. All lead the team down the field to score points. I mean, I don't know if and when that happened before, right? But I said, but there's one guy on, it said, it's just typical Giants. Our drive stall out. We settle for field goals. I mean, I said, I in my Facebook, scrolling, looking, and if I see something, I maybe a copy and I throw it into my Facebook group. There's some good stuff, good videos and stuff like that. And somebody shows some stats and I throw them in there. I was scrolling, I seen this one comment. It's like, yeah, typical Giants, another garbage season out of settling for field goals. I mean, we scored 34 points. We scored 7 times, and this idiot is complaining. Even when we scored 34 points, you got some idiots out there that it just boggles my mind. Absolutely boggles my mind. All right, so let's go here. We'll go over the special teams. Now this is very important because this is where a lot of these players, especially on the bubble, are going to have to. Let's see, we are special teams. Going to have to, they got to make their money, right? So Now, Nic Jones, okay, the guy who went in for Andrew Phillips, because Andrew Phillips got hurt after the third play, didn't do too well, okay, but he can be a backup. But you'll notice on the special teams, graded out 89.6. Dalen Cambre did not have a super duper spectacular game as a wide receiver, but he's an okay wide receiver. But if he makes the team, it's because of his special teams, graded at 73.9. Jermaine Terry, graded 73.7. Turbo Miller, 72.3. So it's like, I'll tell you what, boy, it's going to be very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. Do we keep 3 tight ends? We keep 4 tight ends, or we keep 4? Which one are we going to try to put onto the practice squad? It'd be tough to. You have Turbo Miller go out there and put some good stuff on tape, and he may not make it the practice squad. I mean, it'd be a shame to have Turbo Miller, and another team just scoffs him up, puts him on there. And it's somebody that good. I'm not saying the guy is Barry Sanders or Jim Brown or Emmitt Smith or something. I'm not saying that, but the guy is fast, and you saw that when you were able to dump the ball off to him in the flats. The dude made things happen. I mean, he was blowing past people, getting turning third downs and third and longs in the first downs. And now maybe he wasn't so super spectacular in the running game, but I'll tell you what, you get the ball out, get the guy out in space with the ball, he's got an extra gear. Tough to catch him. Now it's Chris Board, right? He's one of our special teams aces, right? He graded at 69.4. Deonte Banks, he was just out there for 2 snaps at 68.8. KJ Cloyd, 10 snaps, 68.7. Makari Paige, 68.1. Antwane Wells, just 2 snaps, 67.3. Trace Ford, 66.9. Casey Kreiter, a long snapper, 64.8. Zach Pascal, he was out there for 15 snaps, 64.6. Thomas Fidone, 19 snaps, big-time special teams contributor, 62.9. Because quite possibly what we're looking at is Fidone, if he makes the team, he's going to be tight end, quite possibly number 4. Now, he had that one catch. He snagged that 2-point conversion, right, thrown by Jameson Winston. But apparently, because I don't know who it was, there was another wide receiver in the corner just behind Fidone. The ball was apparently what Winston said was meant for him. And Fidone just stuck his hands out there and pulled the ball in. And it's funny because there's a video. Somebody on the sideline was behind Fidone, and Winston came over to him and was, "Hey man, good job," and all that. He said, "The guys want to know if you got stickum on your hands," because that ball was fired, and Fidone just plucked that baby out of the air. But apparently, I think he missed. I think he dropped the pass. So, but he's got a long wingspan. But if he's going to make the team, right, this is where he's going to have to, he's going to have to be a nice kind of contributor. Special teams. And he was 19 snaps, special teams. Daquan Felton, just 4 snaps, graded at 62.5. Kevon Wallace, 16 snaps. So once again, Wallace makes the team. He's not the starting safety, right? He's going to be a backup safety. But where's he got to make his money? He's going special teams. He played 16 snaps, 62.5. Jimmy Morrissey, 6 snaps, 61.3. Jonathan Ward, 4 snaps, 61.3. Now, Jonathan Ward, he's got the only thing, and he's got a really tough job here, okay, to try to make this team. Because if some reason, hopefully not, I hope to God not, if Cam Scatterbo can't go, they could put him on, maybe, injured reserved or something, maybe to start the season, and he'd have to miss, I guess, the first 4 games, I believe it would be. But if that's the case, if you got Scatterboo on injured reserve, you still got Motor Singletary, you got Tyrone Tracy, and you got Turbo Miller, right? You got those three guys. And then you got Cam Scatterboo on injured reserve. And then who's going to be on the practice squad if he makes it? I mean, it would be Jonathan Ward. So he has a hard time. He's got a hard, long road ahead. It won't be easy for him. But okay, Darius Muasau, of course, he doesn't start, right? But what is he going to have to make his money on special teams? He graded out of 61. Jake Kubas, 6 snaps, graded at 60.9. Joshua Ezeudu, 6 snaps, graded at 60.9. Stone Forsythe, same thing, 6 snaps, 60.9. These guys were all, I guess, on extra points. Field goals. Okay. Well, field goal, one's only with it. He played 3 snaps. 6 snaps? Yeah, 6 snaps. Okay. Yeah. All right, anyway. The Hammer, 10 snaps, 60.7. Aaron Stinnie, 6 snaps, 60.5. Marcus Mbow, 6 snaps, 60.4. Gunnar Olszewski, just 2 snaps, 60.4. O'Donnell Fortune, 6 snaps, graded at 60.2. Jude, hey, Jude. 6 snaps, graded out of 60. Micah McFadden, 1 snap, graded at 60. Montrell Washington, 3 snaps. Not the same thing with him. If he's gonna, if he can make a nice showing on special teams, that would be huge for him. He was only in 3 snaps though, graded at 60. Ihmir Smith-Marsette, 6 snaps, 60. Elijah Garcia, 3 snaps, graded at 60. Graham Gano, 8 snaps, graded out of 60. He made 3 field goals. Somehow he's still only graded out of 60. I don't know how that's possible, but Cory Durden, 3 snaps, 59.8. DJ Davidson, 3 snaps, 59.8. Chris Manhertz, 2 snaps, 59.8. Jeremiah Ledbetter, 3 snaps, 59.2. Dee Williams, 11 snaps, 57.3. Lil'Jordan Humphrey, who's not so little, by the way, 4 snaps, 56.7. Greg Dulcich, 23 snaps. Holy cow, he was on like everything. Wow. 54.1. Deonte Johnson, 17 snaps and 39.1. And Toman Fox. Yeah, he's got his work cut out for him, Mr. Toman Fox. 16 snaps, 28.7. Now, what the hell? Oh, he had a penalty on him, looked like. Toman Fox had a penalty. An accepted penalty. One of the 10 accepted penalties the Giants had, I guess it was. Is that there? Well, maybe it was declined. Maybe these 2 penalties were accepted. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. But you know, got a lot of guys. You know, is where they're going to make their make their showing on special teams, right? Now, the one nice thing, I mean, especially as far as we once again we have a ton of wide receivers, right? So the nice thing about with the fact that you have what do you got? Neighbors, Slayton, and Hyatt being out, right? And, so there's lots of snaps to go around for the rest of these wide receivers, right? So they all got chances on making a good impression. But even I said, like with Cambre and guys like that, the wide receivers, they got to show something on special teams.